Man, we back, we back, we back. College football 26 is out. Man, I'm excited. Alright, so I'm gonna start my dynasty off this go round. And I decided to be the offensive coordinator at Georgia since they put the real coaches in the game. So I was like, no need to remove Kirby from his job. So, I'm just gonna be part of that Kirby coaching tree that goes on to do great things. So decided to be the OC. They got the real coaches on here this year, which is crazy. They got a whole lot of new updates, uniforms, helmets, face masks, stadium lights, rivalry lights, all kinds of different stuff that they added onto this new one. So we gonna get into it, man. So first thing I usually do is I like to take a look at my recruiting board and go ahead and put my prospects on there for what I might need for next year. Which, you know, at Georgia, we try to get the best players that we can. But with this transfer portal, bro, it's crazy. But let's go ahead and take a look at our prospects. I'm not even gonna touch these skills until I get a head coaching job, because I can just pimp off of their little skills that they got. So go ahead and take a look at some of these prospects. Alright, so according to the prospect list, we need a quarterback, 3 halfbacks, 1 fullback, 2 receivers, 3 guards, 3 outside linebackers, 4 corners, and 1 safety. So depending on how many hours I have, I like to kind of, not necessarily use up all my hours. So first thing I'll do is, wow, look at all these corners that want to come here though. So what I'll do is I'll take a look at the guards, the outside linebackers, just to see which ones specifically I need, right guard, left guard, whatever. So it's gonna be left guard because we plenty of right guards. We need left guards. So with us having a senior and then a freshman, I'll probably just grab 2. I don't want to go overboard. And then it was outside. So the outside linebackers are gonna be, I'm guessing, the Sam and the Wills. So looking like we need Sam linebackers. So we'll probably get 2 of those. With the corners, we really do need more corners because we don't really have a lot. Dalen Everett is leading at a 90, so KJ Bolden is, well, that's crazy because KJ and Aguero, strong safety. I forgot we picked up Zachariah Branch, or Zion Branch, I should say. All right, so go back a little one more time. I just want to make sure. So the left guard and Sam. Okay. So what I do is I usually go try to get whoever's interested in the school first. Now, this is crazy because even though we don't need a defensive tackle, we probably kind of heavy on defensive tackles. Georgia usually keep a lot of defensive tackles. Yeah, see, they got 8 on the roster, so not even gonna waste a roster spot or a scholarship when we got 8 and they pretty decent. So So we got Sydney Baggs, 6'2", lurker, out of Fayetteville. And so let's see. I'll go ahead and add him to the board. Elijah Larecu, out of Nashville, Georgia. Where is that? Oh, also paying attention to their deal breaker. So his is playing time, and he'll be able to get playing time at that position because we don't really have anybody at that position. So brand exposure is his. We should be able to reel him in easily, competing with Michigan State, Auburn, Tennessee, and Clemson. We should be able to go ahead and nab him pretty quick. Jalen Cashman, signal caller, out of Fairburn. Try to get a lot of in-state kids too. So let's see, we need to get James Lampman, another 4-star pro. Okay, so we good with the outside linebackers. So no quarterbacks want to come to Georgia? That's crazy. And no running backs? Okay. What about receivers? No receivers? No guards? So you mean to tell me I'm gonna have to compete and actually work to get these recruits to come in? Alright, Jalen Gomes, zone, 6'2", 181 from Orlando. Terrell Lawrence from Venice, Florida. And Major Everett. Didn't we have a dude named Major? No, his name was Major, whatever his name, with the LSU. Alright, so strong safety, we got Antonio Willyhand. And from North Carolina, we got Devin Ogletree. Stick with the Georgia kid on this one. Okay, so now we have to actually go and hunt for the rest of these. I'm not going no further than top. If I'm not in your top 5, then you clearly don't want to come here. So alright, so we gotta kind of get this quarterback of the future. So we got Angel Good, backfield creator, 6'4", 221 from Buford. Buford usually puts out good product. So we got a dual threat. I can't even pronounce this man's name, but 6'5", 200 dual threat. I like a tall quarterback. I don't like short quarterbacks. I don't know why, but let's see. Ezekiel Hack. Go ahead and put this dude on. So we got a 6'1" contact seeker. Championship contender, Cornell Breeze from Huntsville.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, give on the inside. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia won the SEC a season ago, but face-planted in the playoff, largely due to their offensive issues. But Kirby Smart is certainly reloaded at the skill positions.
I've reloaded. Obviously, the quarterback spot was an issue all last year and then down the stretch. And now, interested to see how the page turns with Gunner stop.
Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Dogs! They're on the board first here in the season opener. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Quarterback on the keeper. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Dogs look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's Frazier. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little...
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Belt. There he goes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hand off from the shotgun.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Unloads to the wideout. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his man, it's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's dealt. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Jukes his way for more. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great time with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
On the ground, it's Frazier. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Dell.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone.
Turning it on! They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's dealt. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the ball comes out close to the goal line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Not chance. Missed it. Send the tight end in motion. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The The give on the option. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, it's Frazier. He has 89 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. On the move. Powers through the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Breaks into the open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead, and you're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead.
Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here we go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Trying to set up the screen. Fights off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hit. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Makes the catch. It's McCray. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. After run, now throw. He's got the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Stockton. Still looking, on the move. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The give from the gun. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and
we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratchet. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's been more.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. block better? How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they just... And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
And the Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, you missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Here we go. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Stockton. He's got it down the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
The Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And they'll take a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.